On to Sunday Night Football, and the Seattle Seahawks, led by Geno Smith, travelled to Pittsburgh Steelers in a game that shouldn't have been that tight, but for some reason went to overtime. And Chris Boswell, field goal, 37-yarder, won it 23-20. I think this is an all of us game. So yeah, Heinz Field, it wins a win, no matter how bad it is. But to allow the Seahawks to get that close in the first place with Geno Smith, didn't throw an interception, over 200 yards, clean 23 out of 32 completions. They got a guy called Alex Collins. Never heard of him before this game. 101
Yeah,
yards to run to.
back on right
Yeah,
back. Yeah,
yeah, the Steelers defense meant to be that good, but then to allow a rush I've never heard of get over 100 yards is very poor. And they just about won the game. Eric Ebron got a rushing touchdown, which is, I mean, it's 1 yard, literally just pounded it in, which is bizarre. Najee Harris again, productive, 81 yards, but there wasn't much. I mean, he also got a receiving touchdown as well. It wasn't a great game, but I guess a win's a win for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're now on to 3-3. Seattle slipping 2-4. Seattle got so desperate. I don't know. I can't. They've gone for Cam Newton. They're gonna try and sign. I actually do think. I mean, obviously Cam Newton's an upgrade on Geno Smith. But yeah, Seahawks. The last time they lost 6 games, was it? Yeah, they have a losing record through 6 games the season, the first time since 2015. They finished that year 10-6. I'd be amazed if they somehow won 8 more games this season.
yeah. And I think already the NFC West is over. When you look at the standard, it's
Yeah,
quite a contrast, isn't it? You've got the two injury hit teams. I still maintain it's the hardest division in the National Football League. But I think the fact that Seattle and San Francisco, who of course on bye week, have got the injuries they have, relying on either a not good enough quarterback or an inexperienced quarterback. Then you look at the quality of the Los Angeles Rams with Matthew Stafford and the Arizona Cardinals with Kyler Murray. Yeah, the division is just going to be between them two who gets first and second. Both teams should definitely make the playoffs. But with Steelers, they're one of them things they're going to win games that they shouldn't win. This seems like another example when they just about have enough. Again, Big Ben never doing anything special. The bright spark is, as Najee Harris, like you've mentioned. And I think it is just one of them that the Pittsburgh of old, when they were quite good at least, with the weapons of Antonio Brown and of course Le'Veon Bell, they would have battered injured Seattle. But the fact that they made it so close shows how far Pittsburgh have fallen, and I still think there'll be still plenty of embarrassing Big Ben moments throughout the season, even if he did come off fairly unscathed on Sunday Night Football. But Seattle, I think that, yeah, pretty much. I know Russell Wilson could be back, but I personally think it's just a write-off. And getting Cam Newton, I mean, what's your thought on this, gents? Because I look at it and think, yes, Cam Newton's available. Obviously, a big issue, which is separate to the NFL, but seems to be a factor. It's obviously he's confirmed he's vaccinated, which seems to be a big thing now. But I look at it and I think Seattle with Russell Wilson are a threat when they throw it deep down the field to DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Cam Newton. Is that the quarterback you trust to throw to DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett? I personally don't think so. But then RCL going to adopt their offense just to get by until Wilson comes back.
No. The Cam Newton's shoulder's done. He can't throw the ball more than 40, 50 yards down the field. Yeah, like you say, Tyler Lockett's not being fed. Not really much else, is there? I mean, you bring him in, what, for 4 more games when Geno Smith had a clean game. I thought they played okay. They used the running game effectively. Seattle probably should have won the game, but overtime especially can go either way. But yeah, Cam Newton's a weird one for me to go there. He should be going to the New York Giants, but yeah, it's a stopgap.
Yeah,
but I don't think it's good enough to be a full time stopgap.
Yeah. I mean, the game was only won really by the Steelers in overtime because of a terrible fumble from the Seahawks, and they even forced the Steelers to punt in overtime, and then it was a terrible fumble, and then the Steelers just went marching back and got the field goal from Boswell, and that's all you need in sudden death overtime. So yeah, I think I mean the Steelers got lucky, I'd say, but in regards to the Cam Newton thing, when you've got such deep running wide receivers like Metcalf and Lockett. I don't think Cam Newton can find them. They need I'd say like a Deshaun Watson who can throw the ball.